Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? Fancy seeing you here. Welcome back. My name is Ed. This is the Empire Save with Bath City, episode 3. If you haven't already, go back and check out episode 2. It was a 3-1 away win against Chester in the FA Cup first round. But today, episode 3, is a battle atop the top of the Vanarama National League South, second versus third, and we'll be getting to that game a bit later. But the first thing you need to do is hit the bell. That way you get notifications as and when my videos go live. I plan on doing twice a week, Monday and Thursday, 8 PM GMT, BST, British time. In England, it will be going out 8 o'clock Monday and Thursday. And you might get some bonus episodes depending on how well I'm going through the season, how much I'm enjoying the games, which I am a lot, by the way. So episode 3, Maidstone away from home. It's going to be a tough battle. As you can see here, we are doing really, really well. We're currently sitting in second with a game in hand, and we have just been playing out of our skins. We are still unbeaten in the league. So the last time you hear was this game against Chester. A couple of days later we played Hemel Hempstead. It was a 2-0 win away from home. Great win. Donovan Wilson just can't stop scoring. 2 goals here. As you'll see, he is literally scoring for fun. This game we had a much better XG, many more shots on target, and our possession, although low, was there and thereabouts. We can't complain. A good win away from home. Then a few days later, at the weekend on a Saturday, another home win against St Albans. Donovan Wilson was actually injured for this game, so it was good to get some goals from Tommy Conway and Alex Fletcher instead. Again, our XG was much greater here, many more shots, and our possession was again lower, which I think is fine. It's we're not a possession team. We don't have the quality to be a possession team, as I've said before. But we're getting the balls into the box and we are being clinical and taking our chances when they come, which is all we can ask for. So yeah, a good 3-0 win against St Albans. Then a week later, I think this is probably a contender for the game of the season. So much so that I'm actually going to let you watch the goals. So we were 3-1 up going into the second half, and then it was 2 goals late by Dartford, which managed to nick a draw. I say nick a draw, but they played much better. Their XG was much greater than ours. Weirdly, we had more possession than them in this game, but I think ultimately a draw is the right result. It's just frustrating that it came off in the last 2 minutes of the game, basically, and into injury time. We did think we were I did take my foot off the gas a little bit. I probably should have done some more time wasting, stuff like that. We can learn from it, but it was a good result. We didn't lose, which is the main thing. And as you can see here, these are goals that you can't really. I think it's just one of those things that you just deal with, right? And then again, this is at the near post. When that goal went in, my heart sank. But 3-3 draw, great game. As I said, contender for game of the season. But we did bounce back a couple of days later against Hungerford, a localish derby, 4-0 win. Donovan Wilson again with a couple of goals. Julian, his first goal of the season, and Michelle Parker, he got on the score sheet as well from a corner. We were totally dominant in this game, 2.5 XG, loads of shots. But here, see again, our possession is much lower. So it seems to be if we're not in possession, we win. I don't know what happens there. Then we played Hull in the FA Cup second round. The dreams has died, guys. We are not going on an FA Cup run. We didn't even look at this. With no shots, our XG was awful. We were just the worst team by far. We didn't even have a chance in this game. To be fair, 3-0 probably flatters us. But it was away from home, and we managed to get some money and get some money on board. Actually, before we go on to the next games, you can see the money in the bank has gone up quite considerably from that game, which is basically the beauty of the FA Cup, as I said in the last episode. So after Hull, we went off to Chippenham. It was actually playing at home. The local derby. This was it was a disappointing game. Look at this XG here, 3.5 XG and only 2 goals. It was one of those games, and we scored in the last minute. We got a win in the last minute. So it was one of those games that I was pulling my hair out. Luckily, they got a man sent off, which made things a little bit easier. But even so, we deserved this. This is flattering for Chippenham. We deserved many more goals. and we just weren't as clinical as we have been. Still got the win, which is the main thing. Then we went away to Havant and Waterlooville, who are currently sitting atop the Vanarama National League South, and it was a really good result, away win. Donovan Wilson, of course, scoring again. You can see here, actually, again, was much better than Havant and Waterlooville. We're defending really well, and our possession was again lower. And that brings us to Ebbsfleet, who were relegated from Vanarama National. 3-0, comfortable win again, really. Donovan Wilson, a couple more goals. Hasn't got his hat-trick yet, but a couple more goals. XG again was really good. They had 11 shots, but only 1 on target, which is probably where they went wrong. And again, our possession was much lower this time than theirs. So I think that just shows us what we're doing. Can we keep the winning streak going? I'm nervous, but why not if we're playing this well? And that brings us on to our game today. But before we get into our game, I would like to just, as you know, I'm always trying to bring in new players, and this week was no different, or this time was no different. We haven't been as lucky. If we go to our club info, we can go straight to our potential new signing. Just the one guy. You can see here, new hot prospect, Tawanda Matoitoi. He's okay. There's no standoutish qualities here. He's currently playing kind of centre defensive midfielder or even centre back. I think I'm training him as a centre defensive midfielder. No, I'm actually training him as a ball playing defender. I might change that because I've just noticed his height, which is an issue. So let's go ball winning midfielder on support, because I think as we get up the leagues, we'll need someone to be able to hold that down. Because I think I might have a play around with the tactics as and when we get higher up the leagues, because I don't think that this 4-4-2 is going to serve us particularly well going forward. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But yeah, Tawanda Matoitoi here, 5'9". He's not a centre back, but he's got some good qualities. He's only 18 years old, great potential ability, and his wages are only £20 a week. So massive punt. If it doesn't come off, well, what's really the loss? But hopefully you can see already he's only been with the team a couple of weeks, and he's already got some upward ticks, which is promising. And we've got him on loan. I'm not sure we'll get anyone interested, but who knows? We'll wait and see. So with that being said, there's not really a lot else for us to do other than crack on with the game. So let's go ahead and do that. So I think for this game, we are better off start having our strongest 11 out. And I believe this is our strongest 11 for the season so far. Freddie Grant's been playing really well on the left wing, even though he's a wing back or full back by trade. Lloyd James, he's been in great form. Thomas Smith beside him, he's a baller as well. And then Tom Richards out on the wing has also been playing well. Alex Fletcher's been putting some really good performances. And as you've seen, Donovan Wilson just can't stop scoring. He's got 14 goals in 10 appearances in the league and 4 more goals in the FA Cup as well. So 18 goals in 15 games is just ridiculous. And yeah, then there's not much change here in the defence. As I think I alluded to in the previous episode, Will Henry has been kicking off about not getting playing time, and I'm just curious about, or conscious of not letting his angst towards us filter through into the team. So I have been giving him the occasional start. I probably won't do that today just because this is a big game and we want to win it. So, but yeah, just thought I'd let you know that that's been going on. And we've got a lot of people on trial. Do I bring Tawanda on just to see if we can get him some game time for Jason Pope? Why not? And then, yeah, that's basically it really. So let's crack on with the game. So here we are. We're away from home. I don't think we've actually played at home this season, did we? I can't even remember. It was the first game at home, but we're away from home again against Third. This is a massive game for us, so hopefully we can get a result. I think we can even take a draw here, but we've got a highlight straight away. 6 minutes seems to be a popular time for a highlight. Down ball, crosses it in, it's cleared. Thomas Smith is trying to chase it down, but Rendell gets there first, passes it back to Chesmain, out to Sims, Evans in, good tackle. Tom Richards, Tom Smith tries to find Donovan Wilson, but that's a good block. Lloyd James wins it back. Wilson, Tom Smith finds Tom Richards. He's open. He's got to score here. He does. Tom Richards, 4th goal of the season. What a start for Bath. That is what we want to talk. That's what we want to see. Tom Richards. That's a great ball from the two Toms combining there. Can't get a better start. Let's keep it up. We're now top of the league, as you can see over here on the left. So yeah, that's a great start. We're doing well. Good starts to the game. I think we can now kind of perhaps hold back a little bit. We've got a corner, 21st minute. Lloyd James is going to whip it in. It's away. Tom Richards on it again. Oh, and he just misses. That's inches wide. That's almost his second goal. Tom Richards probably should have scored there. Actually, there he had more time than I thought. But yeah, almost his second goal of the game. Hasn't actually scored many goals. It was his fourth goal of the season, was that? So good to get him on the score sheet. And we are approaching half time. I don't think we need to do anything drastic here. Keep going. Our XG is great. Look, 9. Oh, and they've got Porter with a throw in to Krasniki. Akinbi. Krasniki's going to charge it down. Oh, come on, Donovan, you can get there. Out to Seaman. Porter, this is dangerous. Good block by Dan Ball there. Seaman in. He's going to try and get the ball in. Is he offside? I think he is. That's close. Rendell with the goal. I think he was offside there, definitely. But that's dangerous. That shows what they can do. We can't rest on our laurels here. Another highlight straight away. Dan Ball with a throw in. Donovan Wilson finds Lloyd James. Oh, that's a poor pass by Lloyd James. Krasniki cuts it out. He's still got the ball here. Krasniki, that's his name. Porter. Where's he going? Oh, Tom Richards cuts it out. Fletcher. What's he doing here? Thomas Smith. He's finding a searching ball for Donovan Wilson. Can he get on the score sheet again? That's a good save by Zabret. It's a difficult chance. Thomas Smith is just pulling the strings. I haven't seen that from him before, but that was a good first half for both teams there. We are 7 shots to 8. We have one more on target, but our XG is much better. There is room for improvement, so I'll shout that to the boys. There's a lot. Let's try this one and see if no one's really buying into this, but we can try. I don't think we need to try and change anything massively at the moment. Looking at the staminas, okay, maybe we can bring on Joe Rains, who's actually leading us in assists with 6. So I might bring him on and see if he can pull some strings again. We've got nothing here, so let's make some changes before anything kicks off. And Freddie Grant's been injured, so I might change the wingers up. Julian's actually been playing really well, so let's change the wingers up and see if we can get some more crosses into the box for the likes of Donovan and Alex. But no more highlights. I'm not going to complain at no highlights. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Every time I say that, there's a highlight. The free kick in a dangerous position. Krasniki. Ooh, bends it. That's close. I think that actually looked closer than it was, but that was a good free kick. We'll take that. They've got a throw in. Chesmain. Rendell. Sims back to Chesmain. Searching ball forward. Evans cuts it out to Lloyd James. Take your time, Lloyd. Oh. Parker cuts out, nods it on to Wilson. Wilson wins it. Thomas Smith. Might look to change Lloyd James. He hasn't been playing too well. Alex Fletcher. Thomas Smith. Donovan Wilson. Playing it around nicely. Lloyd James. What are you going to do here? I've just been bashing you. Can you do something? Pass it across to Thomas Smith. Oh, Dan Evans. What is that? Oh, that's better. On his wrong foot. Joe Rains crosses it in, but no one's in the box. Horton cuts it out. Boots it forward for Donovan Wilson, who must be offside. He is offside. He misses it wide anyway. All right, let's make some more changes with 10 minutes to go. Who's looking? Let's bring Joe Thompson on. Although Michelle Parker is not looking particularly fit either. But let's try and just slow this down a little bit. It's a bit more time wasting. It's probably the we've been lucky with the live commentaries this game. This has been one that's not so action packed. But Lloyd James with a corner whips it in, nodded out. Almazor is on it, forward to Akinbi, back to heading away by Dan Ball. It's Callum Evans on the right. I called him Dan Evans earlier, but it's Callum Evans. Seaman out on the right. Hickey whips it in. Sims wins the ball. Krasniki. Oh, easy for Driscoll. That was close. Let's take the time. Take your time, Driscoll. Hoof it upfield. Yeet it upfield. Go on, mate. I feel like this is that's not what we want to see. It's not ideal. Seaman cuts it out. Poor ball from Driscoll. Out to Amalzor. God, there's some difficult names here. He's searching run. Rendell. Hickey. Oh, that was close. That was dangerous. Right, boys, come on. I haven't actually shouted, but I don't think we need to at this point. And that's a 1-0 win away from home against Maidstone. Second beats third. We'll take it. Not in a completely exciting game, but we will take that. I think that was so not exciting. I might play a second game. What do you think? Who are we playing next? Who are we playing next? FA Cup, FA Trophy third round. So yeah, we go now. So that win takes us top of the league, which is a huge result. We've got a game in hand as well. So that is a great result away from home. I think let's play this game against Whiteleaf in the FA Trophy third round as well for a double header. Our first ever double header on the Ed. Why not? Let's go for it. So here we are. We're back again against Whiteleaf. We're about to take them on away from home in the fourth round of the FA Trophy. I realised as I was recording this, I was talking about Hampton and Waterlooville. That was actually in the third round of the FA Trophy. So ignore what I said about the league. They were still top of the league at the time. Still a good result, but that obviously made us go through to the fourth round. But before we get into the game, we've had our youth intake preview. I don't know what we can make of this. I forgot to bring this to you previously, but there's a couple of things here that looks good. We've got a good goalkeeping prospect, apparently. A good defensive midfielder prospect who can go far. It's annoying because I just brought in the toy, but maybe they can battle it out. And we've got kind of a top prospect in the centre of midfield. Again, not an area of need really with Watts, Pinchard, Smith, all of those guys. I think we've got some really good, solid depth in the midfield. This is something that's concerning. Wide midfielders do not look like great prospects. That's not ideal. But there you are. I thought I'd just show you the youth intake preview because I think that is how we're going to get to the top and create a footballing empire, is having a great youth system. That's certainly how I want to build my team. So I will be paying close attention to our youth intakes and bringing in new young guys, as you can see from the people I have brought in so far. With that all being said, let's crack on to the game against Whiteleaf away from home. I've had a message from my assistant manager to bring in Will Henry, so I'm going to do that for this game. I'm going to play. I don't want to change it too much because I don't want to rest on our laurels. But I'm going to bring in Harley. I'm going to play Julian on the left. I'm going to play Joe Rains on the right. I said I don't want to change it much, but actually I might keep Lloyd James in the middle, and I will bring in Callum Watts. And I actually like playing him as a Masala on support, just because I think his skill set is a bit more suited to that. Where else can we make some changes? I think we can keep the defensive line as it is actually for now. And we'll keep Donovan Wilson and Alex Fletcher atop. But I might look on, if we're doing well, I might look to bring on Joe Thompson sooner than we have previously. So that is the team against Whiteleaf. Let's crack on to the game. Again, another live commentary away from home. This time in the FA Trophy, fourth round. Hopefully we can get a win here and keep progressing. I've changed it up a little bit, brought Will Henry in, so let's see where it goes. We should be winning this game quite comfortably. Whiteleaf are a few divisions below us, so this is a game that we should be winning comfortably. But we haven't had a highlight yet, which is concerning until I say that. With Lloyd James with the corner into Michelle Parker, who nods it in, and that's his third goal of the season. He's not known for his prowess, but he's got a few goals from corners this year, and that's a good start. 17th minute, we've got a goal, and Lloyd James straight back on it. 2 minutes later, free kick from a dangerous position, and it's Parker again. 2 minutes, 2 goals from Michelle Parker. What a game, son. What a game. Like London buses again, Michelle Parker's goals. He hasn't had one for a while, and 2 come in the space of 2 minutes. So that's a good start. We're comfortable, 2 goals ahead. I think we can just continue this pressure. I'm actually going to encourage the boys, because I forgot to do that in the last game, is encourage them. They didn't like that. Good. Well done, boys. Probably should have praised them. Hey-ho. But we're coming on 10 minutes to go to half-time. And hopefully we can get another goal before half-time. Callum Evans knocks it forward to Alex Fletcher, wins the header first. What are they doing? Bruce Smith out to McEwen. And Lloyd James clears up, out to Julian. He looks for a searching ball, makes a run forward. He's got a bit of flair, so I think this is something he can do. Is he going to try and find a searching cross? He does. Is Donovan Wilson on it? Oh, good. Can't quite win the header. Musselwhite. He's going to search forward. Where's he going? What's he fancying? Out to Stairs, back to Musselwhite. Cut out by Julian. Good interception. He's now making a searching run down the left wing. Can he find Donovan Wilson in the middle? Alex Fletcher at the back post. Donovan. What's he doing? Oh, Julian's down. Julian looks like he's really hurt. Lord James in the middle. Alex Fletcher nods it over the bar. What's happened to Julian here? Ow. What, is he all right? He looks like he was going around in pain there. Aldred with a corner. Can we knock it out? Yes, we can. Fletcher cleans up. Joe Rains down the right this time. Good tackle by Musselwhite. McKeown wins the header. Lloyd James clearing up at the back. Dan Ball nods it forward to Donovan Wilson, who manages to get a chest on it. Julian, he looks like he's recovered quite all right. Nods it forward for Vokes, is that? Musselwhite again. He seems to be bossing the midfield. Julian, another interception. Out to his wing partner in Joe Rains, who puts his head down and starts to sprint down the wing. As I said, he's got most assists here. Finds Donovan Wilson, and he hits the post. Oh, that was a great ball, great header, hits the post. And will we have another highlight before half-time? We will have another highlight before half-time. Dan Ball, who was that to, mate? Good. Michelle Parker nods it forward. Aldred. Julian's still got the ball. He looks like he's recovered quite well, actually. Whips it in. And Rains at the back post nods it in for his second goal of the season. He's been playing outstanding so far. Can't knock his performances. He's been starting and coming on the bench. But that 3-0 at half-time, I think we can make some changes here in the dressing room. That's good. I'm very happy with the way things are going at the moment. I don't even need to do that because I can't win. But let's make some changes here. I think let's bring on Freddie Grant. I might actually bring on... if he's recovering from it, I might bring on Joe Thompson and do this. And then that'll do for now. And I might bring on Tawanda just to give him, if we keep winning, we keep doing well, I might bring him on for his debut. But I didn't like the fact that Donovan's got a knock, so I would like to, if we're 3-0 up. And Alex Fletcher, wow, that was innocuous. 8th goal of the season. What happened there? Where whatever their names are. What were they doing? That was a 4-0 win. Great. That's good. I think we're through to the next round quite comfortably. I think we can rest on laurels. Freddie Grant likes to boot it at people. Lloyd James, back to Parker. Finds the top. I think he's offside, but could do better than that. Alex Fletcher can do better than that. I think he was offside. He was. Whiteleaf. That's what were the Whiteleaf defenders doing? They just let Alex Fletcher in unmarked, and he manages to finish it. But we've got another highlight here. Dan Ball. Parker. Back to Will Henry, who boots it out. Finds Thompson. Out to Rains. Whereas he's kind of backing off into a corner. Callum Evans looks forward to Joe Thompson. Cross it. Oh, what a finish by Joe Thompson. That's his second goal of the season. We've seen both of Joe Thompson's goals on a live commentary. And that's a great assist by Callum Evans. Great finish by Joe Thompson. And 5-0. I think that we can wrap this game up. Let's make another change. Let's bring Tawanda on for Lloyd James, who's been playing a lot. And let's do a ball-winning midfielder on defend. And we can keep going. I think 5-0. What a result. Let's just let's keep it. I don't know. Let's praise the boys and see. That's more like it. They like that. But yeah, good result. Oh no. That's not ideal. Football Manager, really? I don't have any more subs, do I? Can I bring on anyone else? Can I bring on anyone else? I can't. I'm out of substitutions, so we're going to have to do some tactics here. Okay, let's just do this. That's fine. That's fine. We're 5-0 up. We don't need to do anything massive, but that's annoying that we've got an injury to Alex Fletcher in a game that doesn't really mean anything at this point. Hopefully it's not serious. But there's a final highlight, 91st minute. Horton, is that... Oh, I thought that might have been a Parker hat-trick, but Horton gets in. The two defenders have gotten in on the score sheet, and that's 6-0. 6-0 domination of Whiteleaf. But we haven't come out of that game unharmed. Alex Fletcher and Julian both picking up injuries, which really dampens our depth. I hope it's not serious. Let's see what the injuries are. But great win. See a third round of the FA Trophy. I thought it was a fourth round. That's my mistake. I probably should probably look at it a bit more. So 6 of the best from Bath. Let's see Julian. How long? He's out for 6 to 8 days. It's not too bad. Oh, that's quite bad. 4 to 7 weeks for Alex Fletcher. Not ideal. I think I'm going to leave it to the physios. That means Joe Thompson's going to get some extended playing time. And Michelle Parker, player of the match with 2 goals, a 9-point rating. He won 4 headers. That is a good result. And we are through to the 4th round of the FA Trophy. And let's see who that's against, because I think the draw's quite soon. Or am I making that up? Yeah, I think I made that up. But yeah, so that's the episode today. Episode 3, a bit of a longer one, just because a couple of games were, the first game was a bit of a snooze fest. So I thought I'd bring a second game for you. So in terms of when we'll be back next, let's have a look at throughout the season. It's going to be tough now with Alex Fletcher missing a lot of this time here. He's probably not be back until February time, and it's a busy time, January and December. So when will we be back? Let's have a look at the league table, because that's probably what we've been looking at. So we've got Hamilton, Waterlooville, Maidstone, Slough. So where do we fancy? I tell you what, if you have any preference, leave a comment and tell me which game you'd like to have a look at. I'm looking at Hamilton, Waterlooville down here in the February. Any different opinions about when we should come back, do drop me a comment, leave a like on the video as well, just so that I know you've been watching this far. Tell me where you think I should be playing next. We've got Slough here at the end of January, and I've got Hamilton and Waterlooville at the end of February. I think we should be playing Hamilton and Waterlooville at the end of February, but if you have any differing opinions, do let me know. So with that being said, that kind of wraps it up for this episode. Thank you very much for all your support. I think we can consider that episode 3 not on the ed.